Hey guys, so I went to an audition today, Curtains, which is actually a recently new musical, even though it is by Kander and Ebb, and more, I don't know, golden age style of singing. It's a show within a show type of thing, detective, murder, it's great. Anyway, so there was the audition, and I went. It was a 2 p.m. call for singers, and this was an equity audition. So I went in and I signed the non-union list, which was already there. And speaking of which, here's the Curtains dance call. If you can sing and see that. Yes, dismiss. But the thing is that I went in and I signed in for the non-union list. And of course, the non-union list, at the top of it, it says, doesn't mean that you're definitely going to be seen. It's not a guarantee. So, so I was like, whatever. I mean, that's just what you do. Sit there and wait until you get a chance. So yeah, anyway, I got there. I was putting my makeup on and getting everything out. I had my hair done. Well, I didn't, so whatever. For that lovely 40s style that I love. And right about like 2:15, 2:20, monitor comes out and says, all non-union people, we are not going to be seeing you today. So, goodbye. And I was like, oh man, that sucks. But the guy said that if you wanted to leave a headshot and a resume, you could, but they encourage you to go to the dance call, which I just showed you is 2 p.m. tomorrow at a completely different place. But I have work tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be able to go. But anyway, but I mean, that's how equity auditions work. I mean, you go in, you really don't know what's going to happen, and it's a luck of the draw type of thing. But, you know, I was actually kind of excited for the show because I like the more traditional style of musical theater. I don't know. It's got this vintage edge, or not vintage. I don't know. It's what I still feel is musical theater to me. All the new pop stuff to me is just pop. I'm just like, yay, you're singing like I hear on the radio. Yay. I go to musical theater to do something different, you know, but I mean, hey, money's money. It's a business, and so, you know, they got to do a little bit of everything for everyone. Anyway, so yeah, that was my day. I went there, and but I stayed like an hour or two afterwards, just doodling around, you know, watching all the other equity people there. And actually, you have to show them your equity card before you can even get a number to get in and see them. But funny thing is that TUTS was there, and Roy Hamlin was there, and I was like, ah, but I didn't get to see him. But Roy Hamlin was actually supposed to direct the Into the Woods production that I did at Lone Star College with Ron Jones, or Cypher College, whichever one you want to call it, back in Houston. Instead, we had Chesley Crome. Yeah, not Crone. That's awful. She directed it instead. She was also an amazing director. But because Roy Hamlin ended up having to be called in for a West Side Story deal at TUTS. Anyway, but I had a great time. I love Into the Woods. Oh my gosh, I would love to do it again. Because once you finally know the show, now you're like, okay, I could go in and relearn it because it was so hard the first time. You know, anyway, so yeah. So I wrote in Ron Jones, Roy Hamlin. Roy Hamlin actually did get to come see the show, and he said he loved it, and it was great, so who knows? I mean, I wrote my name on there, attention Roy Hamlin, so, but I mean, I won't hold my breath because that's the business. You have to go in a million zillion times before you get one person calling you back, you know, until you get real contacts and real people really talking to you about jobs, you know. And of course, well, I mean, while I'm, you know, doing that hard part of breaking in, I mean, I'm just working on songs, trying to keep myself up, trying to make money, paying rent, eating food, trying not to go insane, you know, things like that, you know. But yeah, so that was my little adventure today. Wasn't much, but there you go. All right, I'll check in with you guys later. Bye!